Boop. How goes it? It's turning in to be a decent day, very sunny, a little cooler. It's going to be a little cooler this week. But anyway, nonetheless, hey, we have a Lent WAB today because we're in Lent, right? Now, have you ever been trying to get home from somewhere? Maybe a vacation, went to visit someone, maybe a business trip or something, and you're having some trouble returning from wherever it is you've gone to, okay? Maybe a storm has grounded the flights. Maybe the plane has some mechanical malfunction, who knows? There's just something that's keeping you from getting back. And it's unknown whether another flight will be available, and all the other flights are booked. And you're stranded there in the airport, waiting, wanting to get home, wondering how that's going to happen or when. And then you start to think about some things, and maybe a little panic sets in. Maybe a little of that old panic. I got to get out of here. I got to get back home. All you want to do really is just return to your life. Just to get home and, as they say, sleep in your own bed, huh? Well, that's what Lent is. Lent is a time of returning our lives to God. Mm-hmm. And we need this season. We need this time to refocus ourselves back towards God, because throughout the year we've become distracted, and haven't we really become distracted in the last few years, huh? And so, as a result, many people will put their spiritual life on the back burner. You might think about it every now and then, temporarily, but as soon as you think about it, you forget it. Then maybe something happens, a crisis happens. Can't get back home from a trip. Something else has happened. You're in distress, overwhelmed. You're beset with worry. Maybe grief. Maybe you're just not in a good space. Whatever it is, finally we remember that we can return to our faith. We can turn back to God. We can turn back to the church, huh? And that's when we realize that, you know what? God's been there all the time. Wherever you are, God's still there. And God will open that door. God hangs up that come on in sign, waiting for us, hoping we'll come by, stop in to have a chat, wondering if we remembered that God is the reality that we live in. And so this Lenten season, may we remember the wildness of the mercy of God, which is eager to take us in, to take us back, and to take care of us, huh? Ain't that a crazy thing? Yeah. So let's have a little prayer. Think of a time when you felt very close to God, when you felt the warmth of divine love, when you felt connected to a larger reality. Maybe you were standing outside and you were looking and you felt a bit strange. You felt as though you were a bit of a stranger in a strange place. When you felt that you tapped in to the sacred. Remember that feeling. Remember that experience. It's available to all of us all of the time. It's ready. It's waiting. May we show up. Amen. Hey, I hope your Lent is going well. This time to return back. This time to be serious about focusing on our spiritual life and God. Coming into the church and taking the church home with you because you are the church. Amen? Amen. Peace.